Welcome to Southwest to Southeast. I'm Mark, and this is my channel, chronicling my journey from the Southwest United States to Southeast Asia, where I'm currently residing. My last update video was a couple weeks ago in Dallas. I flew from Dallas to Doha, which is in Qatar. Flew from Doha to Cebu, and that was a interesting entry into the Philippines. It was actually a lot easier than I remember when I would fly straight to Davao. Um, but I was always nervous before. I was nervous this time too. But they were like, "Come here, okay, I'll follow you then." And so that's how that went. Immigration, she just wanted to see some paperwork. I said, "Here's the paperwork." She went off, made a phone call, came back, said, "Don't forget, extend this when you get a chance in Davao." I said, "Already on it, cause sort of already on it. I know where to go." That's how on it I am. Is I know where to go. I don't know what to do, but I know where to go. So that's where I'm at with that. And then I stayed a little over a week in Cebu. Cebu was interesting. I mean, I had quarantine for most of the time. I had my test on Wednesday, and then I got my results early Thursday morning. Negative, obviously, because I'm in Davao now. Just so you know, spoiler alert, I'm in Davao. We're getting there though. So I got my test results, and there was some hassle. The hotel was okay, but there was a hassle with the hotel. I ended up having to spend all my cash, and I started freaking out because I didn't have that much cash. I had a bunch of luggage, and how am I going to pay for the extra luggage? And I booked my flight online, used my debit card, so that was no problem. But you could only buy so much extra baggage, and I have extra baggage because I'm moving here. And I go to the bank because my bank in the U.S. knows I'm here, so I'm thinking, no big deal. I go down to an ATM, put my card in. Done this a couple dozen times in my 2 trips here in 2019. Never had a problem, but I had problems, and now I'm panicking because I don't know what to do. And then my wife says, "Well, just Western Union yourself money." I'm like, "Wait a minute." I did do that one time, so that would work. So that's how I ended up getting money to come here. And then when I got to the airport, like on Saturday, didn't need it. They're like, "Okay." They just had me prove that I was eligible to come to Davao, and I had all the paperwork that I needed. Get here, and we're thinking it's gonna be forever. With all the COVID stuff, you're gonna have to go through this place and checkpoint here, and that's what we're thinking. So, my wife says, "Well, we'll show up around noon." I'm like, "Yeah, show up around 11. It would be better. I don't know how long it'll take, but I don't think it'll take till noon." And it didn't. I don't even know what time we landed, but I was out waiting by like 10:15, 10:20. My plane was landed at 10:10. I mean, it was easy, real easy. Just had to show them this, tell them what was going on. And I don't think Davao was expecting something like my situation, because in the lead up to here, I was having a hard time figuring out what class am I? There's different classes of people the way the Davao's set up, and I'm like, well, which one am I? Because I want to become a resident. My plan is to become a resident. I'm gonna reside here. What do I do? Nobody could really tell me. Even the health department people that I called was like, well, I don't know. They told me one thing. Philippine Air told me another thing, and my wife asked a police officer who told us a third thing. But the thing that made me think that what my wife told me was right versus the other two is they all wanted hotel rooms, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna be living with my wife in a house. Um, do I need a hotel room? Really? I mean, so the one that she told me was not gonna have a hotel room. Well, that's got to be it then. So I did that. And even coming through the security because it was like going through immigration, because, well, Davao is a restricted LTU, I guess. I don't know the details behind it, how it's set up, or what the deal is. But it was just like passing through immigration. You go talk to these people, showed them my passport, showed them my um, COVID test result, which just happened to be within 72 hours. Thank goodness, because that's what I needed. And they said, okay, here you go. Here's your little tag that shows you have a test, and you're good to go. And there was a guy help me with my luggage, and he was like helping me, leading me through, and I felt sorry for him. I felt bad for him because the poor guy was with me, and my wife, we're out there at 10:20. My wife didn't show up till like 11:15, thinking, again, we're thinking it's going to take me an hour, 45 minutes minimum to get through there, and it took me like 10 minutes, and then the bags came right out, and we were all ready, and I'm like, we're ready, and this baggage guy here, he's getting a little on edge, but she showed up. I have a video of that. I will probably try to edit later, but it isn't what I was hoping it would be. It really wasn't a good LDR reunion because, baggage guys getting on my nerves. We're waiting, and it was my fault because I said, hey, just show up later. I don't know how long it'll take. I didn't want him waiting there, and I didn't mind waiting. That wasn't a problem at all, but the baggage guy next to me was like, is she close? Is she close? I'm like, I don't know where they're at. I don't know. But they showed up. We got a little bit of video footage. And we came to the house and unpacked everything. It was early morning. Noon actually, so lunchtime. We had some food and we ate first. Then we unpacked all my stuff and got settled in. And that's where we're at right now. Today is Monday. Yeah, Monday. I got here on Saturday. And that's it. That's the only update I have right now. I'm going to try to do more videos. I'm working on getting a computer so I can do some fancy stuff. We're going to find out today if I'm either quarantined for 14 days from Saturday or if I'm quarantined 14 days from my arrival in the Philippines. Because my quarantine paperwork says I only have to finish that off, which would put me through this coming Friday night, Saturday, Saturday, whatever. Saturday's fine. I'm okay with that. 2 weeks is fine. As long as I get to stay here, I'm good with that too. So, that's was the goal, was to get here and be together. But like I said, I have some video footage I'll share. But there's nothing more really new to update, and I don't know what more new there will be to update until I do get off of quarantine sometime in the future. That's about it. Thanks for watching.